There are some things that I wish I would have been more aware of once I transitioned my career from an RN to a nurse practitioner that I see a lot of new nurse practitioners struggle with right now. So let me just first say that I only became a nurse practitioner because I wanted to work in primary care. I never desired to work in a specialty or anything like that. Mostly because I'm a community health nurse at heart. I love serving people in communities, underserved or not served at all areas. So I only wanted to do primary care. That was my intent, that was my goal. And all of my time as a nurse practitioner has been in primary care, which this is the place where we see nurse practitioners leave because they feel burnt out, right? And here are some things that I wish were more talked about or even thought about. So there are some skills and ways of being as a nurse that are just not helpful when you become a nurse practitioner. The fast, think on your feet, quick type of work that you're used to doing as a nurse is typically not helpful in this environment. You really need to take time, slow down, synthesize information, and gather as much as possible to do the best that you can for the patient. So just making those adjustments, they're difficult. And I'm going to tell you a few things that I did to help me with that. I probably didn't do it until about year 2.5, because I was struggling so bad that I knew it was me. It wasn't the job. It wasn't that I had too much work. It was me. And I was willing to work on myself enough so that I could do the work that I intended to do. So that is the first thing, is being honest about, is it the job? Is it the work? Or have I not done enough for myself, on myself, with myself to be successful in the area that I'm in? Okay. I realized that I needed to rewire my nervous system. I really needed to help my nervous system function differently. And it just took some small little habits to adjust. Now, my career as a nurse was extremely robust prior to me going to nurse practitioner school. I did critical care, I did dialysis, I did travel nursing, I did corrections. I was a Healthy Start nurse, a school nurse, tons of things, right? So I had been in all different environments, some fast, some slow, that didn't really make a difference. But I was wired as a task manager, right? I could get a list of tasks in front of me, get them done, and get them done well, and move on. And when I realized that this kind of work is not that, there are no tasks, right? There's processes. You need to focus on processes. And I could not focus on processes if my nervous system was shot all the time. So, really simple things I did. Number one, stop using my phone as an alarm clock. So I'm not picking up my cell phone the first thing in the morning. Got a little old-fashioned clock from Amazon, put it on my bedside table. That's how I wake up. The second thing is, which is probably the most, I think, helpful, is that I decreased my decision fatigue. And I did that by stop wasting my brain power on simple little things and tasks, because I like tasks. That's what I'm used to doing. And so I did two major things. I stopped, picking out my clothes every day. I started picking them out for the week. I developed a capsule wardrobe, started picking shirt, pants, shoes for the week. And I just picked off of the pile every day. No decisions to make. The second thing I did was meal prep, meal planning services. You make a calendar or whatever of meals, or you go purchase the meals. Doesn't matter. Now I'm not thinking about what I need to pack for lunch. My grocery store lists are about the same, or I order from the place if I'm going to order, and they bring to me what I need, and that those decisions are already made for me. I scheduled services that I just know I can't skip. I scheduled those services for as far out as I could. And I'm talking about like even things for my home, for myself, things that I just know I'm going to do. And then I'm not thinking about them. I'm not thinking about if I did them, if I didn't, if I missed it. I decrease my decision fatigue. And these are things that just, they can't put it in a module at school. They can't teach it to you. You have to realize that this may be an issue that you have, and you have to work on it. So this channel and the information that I'm going to give here is all about things that I wish I knew that I just didn't. And so I hope this was helpful. If it was, let me know. Leave a comment and share with me some of your experiences. I would love to hear about them.